Time Soldiers began as a 1987 arcade game. This was the first console release of it. The game never received another port until it became available for download on the PlayStation Network. Your main goal of the game is to find your fellow soldiers who were kidnapped and hidden throughout time. You have a scanner that tells you who the next person to rescue is, and it also tells you what time period he's hidden in. The game will place you randomly into a time period. If it's not the one you need, you have to defeat a mini-boss, and then go through a portal, and then hope it takes you to the correct time period. When you do reach the new time period, you'll encounter a large boss, and after destroying him, you free the soldier. The different time periods are the Prehistoric Age, the World Wars, and the Roman Age. There's also some others that don't start appearing till later on in the game. Out of all the overhead run and gun games, this is one of my least favorite. One of the reasons is that it's very hard to hit the enemies with any precision. Since you don't have the rotary joystick that the arcade had, you end up having to run right at the enemies in order to kill them. Luckily, a lot of them do leave power-ups, and some of them are extremely powerful, allowing you to defeat bosses in just a few seconds. I did notice that on many of the bosses, there's an area at the top of the screen where you can stand and be invincible, and they don't know you're there. There's not a lot of action in the game. There's a few enemies on the screen at a time, and they continuously respawn. Due to the game only having 2 continues, it's very challenging to reach the end. I often park myself and start shooting things over and over again, hoping to earn an extra guy or 2. But it's not clear whether you get any extra guys by doing this. During gameplay, the score is never on the screen, and neither is the number of guys you have. The music is pretty much terrible, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Here's a sampling. The game does have one saving grace though, and that's the 2-player co-op. Even though it causes a little bit more slowdown in the game, it does enhance the strategy a bit, since you can fire from 2 different directions. But it also makes the game a little bit more easier. By the way, I'm going to give this game 2 different scores, one for the 1-player mode and one for the 2-player mode. If you have a Master System, I don't recommend this game, unless you want to play co-op with someone. This rating is a measurement of how fun it is to play this game today, compared to all other games. See the description for more details,